Welcome to the Holly Street Bicycle Lane. We are at Alice and Holly. Right away we see a new feature. It's the use of speed bumps to prevent cars from inadvertently merging on the bike lane. Seems to be a good idea, but it can be dangerous. Another thing that's new is to have delineated entryways to any driveway or street using a combination of bollards and speed bumps, which hopefully can prevent drivers from just easing into the bicycle lane. Unfortunately, these are not consistent, as you will see later. We're coming up to Billy Frank. This has not changed much at all. Here the bicycle lane has always been on the outside of the parked cars. Here's another delineated intersection with bollards and speed bumps. But look at this. There are no bollards and speed bumps at that corner there at all. That's an inconsistency. We're now at High Street. Nothing has changed here. We have a partially delineated driveway. The bollards and speed bumps are only at one side. That's an inconsistency. Here is a proper delineated driveway with bollards and speed bumps on both sides of it. Here we are coming up to Garden Street, very busy with Western students entering and leaving here. Nothing has changed here. Moving along, we're coming to a delineated driveway here, properly delineated going to the gas station on your right. Yet another delineated driveway here going to the coffee house on your right as well. And up ahead, this is Forest Street, where the co-op is. Now watch carefully. The bicycle lane is going to turn to the right toward the crosswalk, parallel with the crosswalk, and turning back left to the street to the outside of the parked cars. This feature is a new feature. It has the bicyclists hugging the corner, going along the crosswalk, and hugging the corner to come back. This is a new feature, but as we'll see later, it can be dangerous if it's not properly implemented. We are now coming up to State Street, which is one way, going left. The bicycle lane does not hug the corners here since there is no reason to turn right. So it continues straight. We're now across State Street heading towards Railroad. We're going to now start talking about some of the challenges of these so-called indented intersections with the bicycle lane. We're going to ask you to observe carefully. You will see a bicyclist coming from your right, heading to your left. Look, they're going to hit at least one of the speed bumps, which is hazardous. I'm going to do what that bicyclist is going to try to do. I'm on commercial, but it's the same as railroad. Look at this. I'm about to hit two speed bumps from where I am in the center of the bicycle lane. Let's kind of gently hop to the left. Now, the light is red, so it's safe. Imagine trying to do this while the light is green. It can be dangerous. I gotta align myself to that small gap to the left of the speed bumps. Now I'm going to slow the motion down so you can see how close this is going to be when I start riding. There is not much clearance, and it could be traffic close to me as I cross. So this is a very dangerous situation. It is a perfect recipe for disaster, especially in the rain when the speed bumps and the road are wet. Now here we're going to turn around and head the other way, going back across Holly on Commercial. The alignment looks a little better going the other way, but as you can see, it is still uncomfortably close. So these speed bumps need to be better placed. We're standing in the middle of the bicycle lane on the west side of Holly on Commercial. You can see how the speed bumps are clearly interfering and inside that bicycle lane. Now, let's take a closer look at what is at these new indented bicycle lanes. There are speed bumps on both sides. They're not clearly visible or marked by delineators, so bicyclists could end up not seeing them and going into them. The only way you can go straight is to be in the traffic lane as seen here. Now this suggests that we need better enforcement of traffic laws. That car stopped on the bicycle lane can cause some danger. Here's another problem. The bike lane may be too narrow and that person almost hit the speed bump.
You're going the wrong way!
With this new configuration, a wrong way bicyclist makes things far more dangerous. Here's a bicyclist who very narrowly missed the speed bumps crossing Holly. Now I'm going to walk out to the bicycle lane alignment, showing you that if you want to just go straight, you're going to hit a lot of speed bumps. Look at this first bicyclist. They're going straight and they narrowly hit some speed bumps over there. They had to swerve. Here, this bicyclist is following a temptation to cut things and nearly hits the speed bump. We're finishing talking about the hazards. Let's continue on our journey. We are now headed to Cornwall. You can see the cafe on your right. You can see the delineation for the alley, but look, it's inconsistent. It's missing a set of bollards and speed bumps. Now here is the intersection with Cornwall. We're coming up to Cornwall. I will follow the direction of the bike lane, following it to along aside the crosswalk to the other side. We're now past Cornwall. We're coming up to the delineation of the alley, but look, there are no bollards nor speed bumps on the other side, as you can see. That is an inconsistency. We're coming up to Commercial. The parking garage is on your right. The light is green. I have the right of way, but look, that driver wants to turn. My hand had to remind them that I have the right of way. We're leaving Commercial and we're headed towards Bay Street. The bicycle lane here has not been changed. Now we're headed to Bay Street. The bicycle lane goes left of the right turn lane. This is the way things were before the bicycle lane allows the bicyclist to continue straight on Holly. I am turning right on the turn lane going on to Bay Street. So I think that's it. All I can say is, may my love reach into your heart. I love you all.